guess I could have done it in the purple and cream or something like that. Or that way it'll be year round. Or another color set. Or a solid color. Feel the end coming up. You know, I don't even think I'm getting you. Maybe that'll be better. Is that better? Oh, I hope I haven't wasted this whole filming time. I didn't even check. I'm so silly. Ooh, lost my stitch. Maybe I need to get one of those headlamp things, not the lamp, but what do they call this thing? Go cameras or something? Instead of trying to do it from the side. Oh, I forgot about my stitches. Y'all didn't remind me. So we got 4, so I gotta let 4 go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna, well, I think that was 5, so I'm gonna go 1 and then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that won't work either because I gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have to have a hole. And I gotta do 4 there, so we'll go 4 there too. And it may be too wide. Come to think of it. So let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess if you use a pattern, it won't be so bad. So we go. That's one we caught. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go double crochet into that one. 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll slip stitch. That might be okay for her little legs. I think that'll be fine for her little legs. See, my fingers are legs. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna go walking. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Wish she was here, that way I can measure. It's always best to have the babies around to get a good fit. Now you just continue on. We got the legs in. We got the harness adapter area done. Now if you don't want to deal with those back loops, all you have to do is go to the first. First one's pretty easy. You go in it. And then you can just do 2. And then you can do this last one here for a total of 4. See? And then you start all over again. And that way you don't have to fool with it. And it'll work itself out. Easier is always better for me. So just wrap it. Wrap it and forget it. Keep going. So you just keep going. Right there's the top part. Just keep going for as long as you do the last 3 or 4 rows to put your ruffles in. So you just keep going. Measure your body. and just keep double crocheting all the way around. Don't have to make any bigger, unless her chest is bigger. So you measure their chest. You might have to increase, but increase, like I said, put a double one there, double one there, double one there, and double one on the other side. So you do every fourth. And then if you still have to increase a little bit more, do it on the bottom side, the belly side, because that's where the fullness will be more so, because where their legs are instead of across their back. If that makes sense. So just do a couple extra on the bottom side where the legs are. Okay, I'm going to pause for now. See you in a bit. Bye. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and start attaching the ruffle. And the main reason why I'm going to do it now, because this little doggy is only about this long. She's not big at all. She's about that big. And so by the time I put about 3 rows or 2 rows of ruffles on there and finish it off, it'll be done. So we're going to attach a ruffle. We got it to our end. We slip stitch. Now we're going to go into the top loop only. That very top loop. So we're going to come out the center of the heart. Pull it through. And we're just going to do a double. But we're going to do a double 3 times in each loop. 3 times in each loop. And that's going to make the ruffle. Don't choke on it. Slow down. Sorry, I gave Buddy a treat and he's inhaling it. He does not slow down for anything, food included. Whoops, I did a half double, not a double. Okay. Take 3 times as long to do this row because you're doing 3 times. I don't know if you can see me. I hope you can see me. If not, it's okay. I am not a professional at anything. I am an amateur at life. But I do try. And that's the only thing that matters, is trying. Don't give up. Just keep trying. I've been trying to crochet now for, oh Lord, 45 years. Since I was 15 years old. You do the math, and find out I'm old. Not as old as the trees. I'm still pretty old. What type of things do y'all like crocheted? I know I love a good crocheted hat. I love a good crocheted blanket. My friend that I'm doing this video for, she makes some beautiful tops. I think she has an Etsy account. I'll have to get that information from you so you can see it. She makes soaps and stuff too. She's very talented. So Glenn's upstairs. He's doing sheetrock. He's doing mud work. He's trying to dry everything out so he can do more mud work, I should say. It's been raining here a couple days. And like I said, we're still under construction, so we don't have any permanent heat. We just have the wood stove here in the basement. We live in our camper, or sleep in our camper. We have a little kitchenette here in the basement that we do our cooking in. We have an entertainment area here in the basement with a sofa and a TV, so we can crash and watch TV for a little bit and melt or relax or whatever, however you want to say it. And eat our meals here. Our table, chairs. I gave y'all a basement tour, I think. And I finally just set me up a craft table where I can do some sewing and some crafting, because that's my relaxation. That's my therapy. And I like having something tangible for my therapy. And you know what? I really think I'm going to like this YouTube and stuff too. It gives me something else to think about other than my problems. Which here lately I haven't had any problems since I retired. Oh, I can't believe I'm retired. I retired November the 1st, 2024. So there's only been a few weeks. And I'm still in the adjustment period. Getting used to it, but not. I'm still anxious, still in a hurry to get everything done. But that's from years of being a mother and a wife and a full-time employee. Playing the hustle game. Now we're playing the retirement game, and I'm glad we're building a house now. I think it's keeping us young and healthier. I like having something to do. And Glenn's always been busy. He's always been doing something, and now he's doing something he's always dreamed about doing. He's been wanting to build a house since he was a teenager, or maybe even before then. He's from Hartford, Connecticut area. He went to a trade school in Hartford to learn construction, how to build a home. He was wanting to be an architect. Things didn't really work out. He moved down south. That's where he met me a couple of years later. Remember, they were 10 years apart. It was meant to be. Too many circumstances to come up to not meant to be. So the Lord brought us together. The Lord's kept us together. We worked through things, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But we always come back together. So just keep trying. And everything in life. I'm almost to the end of the row. And then when we get all of them done, we'll have a nice pretty little ruffle. And we'll add the white tip to it after we're all done. That can be added in later. And I'll show you how to do that, I promise. I feel like I'm having a good therapy session. Just keep going. I'm almost there. Yay, I'm almost there. I know I'm not one of those people that have all the beautiful music playing in the background or anything like that. But it's just me. Just me. Okay, see how we got to the end? Now we're going to make a double crochet, but we're going to find our first bar, which is right here. And we're going to double crochet on the back loop. And that's the first bar. Let me double check that. The glare on my glasses. Okay. So we got this loop, so that's not the first bar. We have to go to the next bar on the back side, or back loop I should say. So that's the back loop right there. You see that one? We're going to go into it, and we're going to do a half double crochet. We slip into it, do a half double crochet, and we just work our way all the way around, just one in each hoop, and that's it, or loop I should say, not hoop. Just keep going all the way around. Going to each loop right there. Just a half double, I mean a double crochet, not half double crochet, but a double crochet all the way around. Yarn over, go through the hole. Go through two, go through two more. On over, repeat. But I do like YouTube. I've learned a lot on YouTube. Glenn Googles or YouTube's a lot of stuff to learn how to do. There's a lot of good information, a lot of good people on YouTube that's taking the time to teach you things. And it doesn't cost you anything to learn. That's so amazing to me. When I was growing up, you had to take a class or find somebody that would teach you. And now all you have to do is turn the TV on, go to your YouTube account, and hit that search engine. And it'll bring somebody up to show you how to do something. I just love it. I think it's a blessing. Okay, I'm still going around. Tonight, I'm going to plan on cooking some chicken and rice. That reminds me, I need to set my chicken out. Or I can make shrimp and grits. Which would be better? Chicken and rice or shrimp and grits? Probably the shrimp and grits. That would be good. But then again, I like chicken and rice too. Well, we're about 12 and a half miles from town, or 12 miles from town, from Marion, North Carolina. That's where we are. And there we go. See? We got our half double. That last one right there is the one we need to go into. And then we slip stitch. We find the one that's got the 3. There's the one that's got the 3. And then we're going to go into the top one of the first one. Slip stitch and connect. See, we got our first loop. So we're going to do chain 2, and we're going to repeat. We're going to go into that top loop, and we're going to make another ruffle, and we're going to go through each loop, each top loop, 3 times to create that ruffle. That's 3 there. So we're going to do 3 more there. Y'all going to get tired of me by the end of this little sweater. Okay, I'm going to pause you, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I got my second row of ruffles done. So now I'm not going to connect. I'm going to do the same as before. I'm going to go in that back stitch and do a double. Yep, I got the right one. I'm going to do a double in each one. Oops, cinch it up, make it tight. Keep your tension tight, don't let loose. That 3 in there, you have a tendency to have a larger loop and you think you can loosen it up, but you want to cinch it back up. You want to make it a little bit tighter so it'll fit better. So increase your tension with your pinky. And Isabel, if you're watching this, I tried to teach you when you were about 9-10 years old. So if you want to learn again, let me know. And we'll start off simple. And I can probably do the same thing like I'm doing with Mickey here. And maybe we can learn something. Buddy, I'm not talking to you. I know you think I'm talking to you, but I'm not. Yeah, but I do love you. I love you. But I don't want you jumping on me. It hurts. Your little claws hurts me. You've already been outside. You've already had your treat. No. Alexa, play Christmas music.
The station. Hollywood favorites.
Music sometimes calms my babies down, so I play a little bit every once in a while for them. But right now he just thinks I'm talking to him, because I'm usually talking to him instead of you. And that's what he's used to. And he's very vocal, just like most huskies. He will talk. Oh. Even though he don't really look like a husky, he acts like one. Well, he does have markings like a husky. So you just keep going. I probably don't even have you in the frame. Oh, I hope I do. Start adding the white trim and sew in our what we call our tails, which is just loose strings. And that's the best way to do it. It's just to bury them in there. Bury them in with the other threads. There we go. Towards the end. Okay, now got one more. And then see how that one, you can see right there, that's the 3, so that's the one that we're stopping at. So we're going to slip stitch, and we're going to lock it in, trim it off. Got a little sweater. Like I said, this little girl's not very big. She's teeny tiny. So I'm making her a little dress. I probably won't have to put a ribbon on it, but I might add one to it just in case. But it's a little mini dress. So we'll add some white to the end. Got my white here. Then I'll find the end where we started, which is right there, the first loop. So I'm going to slip stitch this white in there. Just slip stitch it. And then I'm going to go ahead and sew the long one in. Not sew it, but crochet it in. Okay, now I'm going to bury my tail. And the only thing I'm doing is I'm making a single. Oops. I'm just going to make a single. That's all I'm doing. But I want to make sure it's tight. Okay, it's tight. Glenn is hammering upstairs, and the kids think that somebody's knocking on the door. So I'm putting a single stitch being clumsy because I'm trying to sew in that tail, because I just want to go ahead and do it this way instead of the other way. Pull it up a little bit more. There we go. Now I should be able to pull that out. Tail sewed in. Gotta get a sip, guys. Thirsty. Okay. Nice bit. So just single stitch. And puts the little white trim on it. A little single crochet. Put it in every little loop. And you're just going through the bottom. Or underneath the hearts. I hope you can see me. And if I start singing, I apologize. I'm not a singer, but I love to sing. I'll move my red over so it don't get tied over. Now I still got to finish sewing that second bag. I got it all cut out, ready to go, laid out. Got most of it quilted and cut and ready to go. All I have to do is just finish sewing it, connect it, and load it up. And the girls will have their Christmas. And I'm planning on making some baskets with the rope for a couple other people filled with hard candies or Buckeyes, but hopefully that person's not watching this video, because that's his favorite, Buckeyes. I'm planning on making him a little braided rug, not rug, but braided basket, a rope basket, to hold his Buckeyes from Rural King. My sister Sandy used to make us candy every year. Oh my God, we used to fight over that stuff. She would make coconut balls. She would make the Buckeyes, the chocolate covered pretzels. Oh my gosh, she made so much. The Rolo pretzel, walnut cookies. Oh, we used to get together and make cookies. Miss those days. I'm hoping that next year my kitchen will be ready and I can entice her to stay in the Carolinas for Christmas instead of going down to Florida. But you know them snowbirds, they like that warm weather. Maybe we could do it again. That would be nice. And I can't blame her for wanting to go down to Florida. It's nice down there. Oops, they go to half double. So long. Okay, guys, we understand that you hear your daddy upstairs. We know, we hear him. Here he comes. He's coming downstairs. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get your tail. Oh, he will. Yes, he will too. So I'm almost done with this row here. Almost. But you'll get the gist of it. And then you just sew in your threads. And you just keep going and keep going and keep going. And I'm going to finish up here. And when I'm done, I'll get back to you. And this is it for till later. Okay, guys, I'm back. We got to the end of this first row. And we're going to connect to this row. This is a totally separate row. So we're going to slip stitch in there and do a single. So it's going to look like it's continuous, but it's going to keep going. Keep going. So it'll look like one continuous row. Looks good. We'll just keep going. I don't know if you even got to see that or not. I had it down too low. I hope you got to see that. Glenn is drilling some holes in the floor, running some wires. So I apologize for the noise. The dogs love to bark at the tools that's going. They love to guard Glenn from, especially the drills. Big old arm in the way. Oh, he's gonna make it worse. He's barking back at him. That's okay. I'll pay him back. Tomorrow I'll start putting the camera in his face and making him do things and explain what he's doing. Like I said, this is just a single crochet at the ends of all these ruffles, and it makes a pretty little skirt for the little sweater. So it's like a little sweater dress for the little pups. I love my little pups. My kids have lots of little cousins. Lots of little pups to play with. Talk to, visit. I should make Mia a sweater next Christmas. I just gotta get her measurements. Mia is Sandy Sooner's doggie. Her little puppy. She is, oh Lord, I don't remember what she is. She's beautiful, she's white. She's got floppy ears, soft fur, but it's